The fugitive was so poor that he only had 1 coin left. He planned to jump off a building. Soon, a negotiation expert from the police arrived at the scene. But the man said he wanted to play a game. The expert agreed. The man tossed the coin into the air and then pressed it into his palm. He asked whether it was heads or tails. The expert guessed heads and lost. The man asked again, heads or tails. The expert guessed heads again and lost again. The expert had already lost twice. The man asked why he did not guess tails. The expert said that no matter what he guessed, it was a 1 in 2 chance. He guessed heads once more, and lost again. They repeated the same process over and over. After more than 30 losses in a row, the expert's emotions began to break down. He had already forgotten why he had come. At that moment, a senior police inspector arrived with his superior. Seeing the scene, they immediately realized that the expert had been manipulated. The expert was a gambler himself. He owed a huge debt he could not repay. If he kept losing, he could collapse mentally and even jump. The man had used this to control the expert's mind. The inspector hurried to stop the expert. He told him it was just a game, but the expert had already gone mad. The man kept provoking him, and the expert's mind completely collapsed. One foot was already stepping off the ledge. The man held a smoke bomb in his hand and smiled proudly. Then he jumped off the building, landing perfectly on an air cushion. Firefighters rushed over to check, but the man was already gone. When the inspector chased after him, he only found the smoke bomb in a trash can. He paused, then smiled. The man got into a taxi. Soon, he noticed something strange. Looking closer, he realized the driver was the inspector himself. The man was surprised. The inspector listed all of the man's crimes. He said he wanted to make a bet. If he could take the man to the police station, he would win. The man said the police station was too far and not challenging. He said the finish line would be at the end of the street. If the inspector could take him there, he would go to the police station willingly. The inspector agreed. He accelerated while watching behind him, but the man took out another smoke bomb. Thick smoke filled the car, blocking the view. The inspector hurried out to check, but he was too late. The man had disappeared from sight once again.